Hello all. In this video we'll talk about complement of a set in exercise 1.5. So in complement of a set is what? If we say if a universal set is there and A is a subset of that universal set, then the complement of A is the set of all elements of U which are not the elements of A. So that means A dash complement of A, we denote it with dash. So let's first write the definition. So complement of a set, so if U be universal set and A is a subset of U, then complement of A is the set of all elements of U which are not the elements of A, which are not the elements of A. So that means if we denote, we always denote this complement of A with A dash. Dash means complement of A. So complement of A will be U minus A, elements which are in U universal set but not in set A. So let's take an example. If A is 1, 2, 3 and U is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A dash will be U minus A. So that means A dash will be the elements of set U but not of set A. So 4, 5, 6. So complement of A is 4, 5, 6. Let's talk about, let's try to understand this concept with the help of exercise 1.5. So exercise 1.5 question number first. If U is this set, so U is equal to, U is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So U is this. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. And C is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to find out complement of A dash. So complement of A is U minus A. So that is the elements of U which are not in A. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the answer. So A dash is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next we have to find out B dash. Second part is B dash. This is first part, this is second part. So B dash will be U minus B. So elements of U which are not in B. So elements of U which are not in B are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Next, third part is A union C, complement of A union C. So firstly, let's say A union C. So A union C will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Union we have already done in previous video. So complement of A union C is equal to U minus A union C. So elements of universal set which are not in this A union C. So it is 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 in curly braces. So this is 7, 8, 9. Next, fourth part, A union B complement. So first find out A union B. So A union B will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So A union B complement will be equal to elements which are in U but not in A union B. So elements will be 6 is 5, 7. So 5, 7, 9. So 5, 7, 9 is our answer. Next, let's talk about fifth part. So fifth part is A complement of A, complement of this again. So complement of A will be A itself. So A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Sixth part we have B minus C. So first let's find out B minus C. That means the elements of B which are not in C. So B minus C is 2, 8. Now B minus C complement will be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. That means those elements which are in U but not in B minus C dash. B minus C. So except 2, 8, all the elements of U. So before moving to second question, let's talk about some properties of complement of sets. So properties of complement sets. So first property is complement law. So complement laws means first is A union A dash. So any set union with that complement of that set, so that will be universal set itself. For example, in the first question we have taken this A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So A dash we have already determined. So A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. A dash means complement of A we have already determined. So complement of A is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A union A dash is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So which is equal to U, universal set. So second part of it is A intersection A dash will be always be phi. So any set intersection with the complement of that set will be phi. Again take example of this. So from here we can say it is phi. Next, De Morgan's law. So according to this law, A union B complement will be equal to A complement intersection B complement. So these laws we are going to use in the coming questions. Second part of it is A intersection B complement will be equal to A complement union B complement. Just reverse of it. So these will be using. Next is law of double complementation. Law of double complementation. So according to this law, A dash means complement of A and again its complement will be equal to A. This we have used here in fifth part also. So next, laws of empty set and universal set. Fourth, laws of empty set and universal set. So phi dash will always be equal to universal and universal complement will be equal to phi. So these will be using in the upcoming questions. Let's talk about this second question now. So in second question we have U is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now we have to find out the complements of the following sets. So first, A is equal to A, B, C. So A dash will be equal to complement of A. So that means all the elements of U which are not in A. This will be D, E, F, G, H. Simply. Second part we have B is equal to D, E, F, G. So complement of B dash will be equal to all the elements of B which are not all the elements of U which are not in B. So that is a comma b comma c comma h. Next, third part, c is equal to a comma c comma e comma g. So c dash will be equal to b comma d comma f comma h, elements of u which are not in C. Fourth part, we have d is equal to f comma g comma h comma a. So d dash is equal to all the elements of a u which are not in D. So a comma b comma c comma d comma e, f g h are already there. B will not come, sorry, a will not come because a is here. So b comma c comma d comma e is our answer. So let's talk about, let's move on to third question. So third question, let u be the set of natural numbers. So u is a set where x is a natural number, or we can say x, this can also be denoted as x belongs to n, where x belongs to n. So a, we have to find out complement of the following sets. So a, first part we have x is an even natural number. So x is a set of even natural numbers. So if we remove even natural numbers from all natural numbers, so natural numbers are 1 from 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. So if we remove even natural numbers from it, so which natural numbers will remaining? So only odd natural numbers will be remaining. So that means x is an even number. So we can say complement of this set, complement means dash. So complement of this set will be a set in which x is an odd natural number. How? Because from universal set, if all the natural, from all the natural numbers, if we remove even natural numbers, so we'll have odd natural numbers only. Similarly, if we remove all the odd natural numbers, so we'll have, so complement of this set will be equal to a set where x is an even natural number. So only even natural numbers will be remaining. Next is x is a positive multiple of 3. So complement of this, so that means from universal set, if we remove this positive numbers or multiple of 3, so what we are going to have? So we are going to have a set where x belongs to n means natural number, and x is not a multiple of 3, and x is not a multiple of 3. So this is the answer. Next part, fourth, x is a prime number. So complement of it will be composite numbers and 1 also. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. So complement of this will be equal to a set where x is a positive composite number. This is a positive composite number and x is equal to 1. Next, x is a natural number divisible by 3 and 5. So we can say x is a natural number that is not divisible by 3. So complement of this will be a set where x is a natural number not divisible by 3 or 5, which is not divisible by either 3 or 5. Next, x is a perfect square. So complement of this will be a set where x belongs to n and x is not a perfect square. From all the natural numbers, if we remove perfect squares, so the set remaining will be our complement. So x is a perfect cube. Similarly, x belongs to n and complement of this, so x is not a perfect cube. Next, x plus 5 is equal to 8. So we know that x plus 5 is equal to 8, so x is equal to 3. So complement of this will be a set where x belongs to n and x is not equal to 3. From here if we solve this, so x is equal to 3, so we want complement. So if we remove 3 from universal set, so we'll have these numbers. Next, 2x plus 5 is equal to 9, so this implies 2x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 2. So complement of this will be a set where x belongs to n and x is not equals to 2. So you can just solve this. So x is equal to 2, so if we remove 2 from universal set, this set will be remaining. Next, x is greater than equal to 7, so we can say x is less than 7, it will be its complement. So x is a set where x belongs to n and x is less than 7. Next, x belongs to n and 2x plus 1 is greater than 10. So if 2x plus 1 is greater than 10, so 2x will be greater than 2x plus 1 is greater than 10. 2x will be greater than 9 or x will be greater than 9 by 2. So complement of this set will be equal to a set where x belongs to n, comma x is lesser than equal to 9 by 2. X is lesser than equal to 9 by 2. So this is our answer. Next question. So in next question number 4, we are provided with some universal set and A set is there and B set is there. So we have to verify certain things. So for this verification, A union B we have to determine. So A union B will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and A union B complement. So complement will be 1, 9 complement of it. So A complement is 1, 2, sorry 2 is already there, 3, 4 is there, 5, 6 is there, 7 and 9. B complement is 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. So A complement intersection B complement, so both intersection. So intersection means common value, so 1, 9. So since we see A union B is equal to A intersection A complement intersection B complement, so hence verified. Next, A intersection B. So A intersection B means common values only, so common value is 2 only. So A intersection B complement will be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So next, A complement union B complement. So A complement is this, union B complement. So union means all the elements of A and all the elements of B and common element taken only once. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means both are equal. So we can say A intersection B complement will be equal to A complement union B complement. So hence verified. Next, let's talk about question number 5. So in question number 5, we have to draw a Venn diagram. So Venn diagram related to the following sets. So A union B. So A union B complement. So first we should know what is A union B. So if this is a rectangle, in the previous video we have discussed, if this is universal set and this is set A and this is set B. So A union B will be all the elements of A and all the elements of B. So complement of that means if we remove these elements, so what is remaining? This portion is remaining. So this portion is remaining. So that means the required set on Venn diagram is this one. So except these two circles, the remaining part is our answer. How? Because this portion is what? Both. This portion is what? A union B. So A union B, if it is A union B, so this will be A union B intersection, complement of A union B. Next, second part is A complement intersection B complement. So again, let's draw a rectangle first. If this is universal set U, A, B. So A set is this, B set is this. Now A complement will be elements of B which are not in A. A complement means the remaining portion except this A circle, and B complement means the remaining portion except this B circle. So intersection of it. So intersection of both the portion will be again same, outside one only. Intersection means common portion. So common portion of both the sets. Just consider this A complement. So A complement will be all the values of all the elements of set, this universal set except this A. So if we remove this A, now B complement is all the elements of universal set except this B. So intersection of both. So intersection of both will be common portion. So common portion is this outside one. This is our answer. Next, third, A intersection B complement. So first find out A intersection B. So the U, A, B. So we all know this portion is A intersection B. If A is this, B is this. So complement of it will be except this portion, this centermost portion, all the part. So except this centermost portion, all the remaining part. So this means this whole part except this centermost part, this remaining portion. So you can shade this also, use as per your comfortability. Next, fourth part, A complement union B complement. So A complement union with B complement. So again we can say, if we talk about identities we have discussed, A intersection B complement will be equal to A complement union B complement also. So using Venn diagram also we can see this. So A complement means all the part of this universal set except A. So I am covering this using this shaded portion. So this is A complement. B complement means all the part of B, all the part of universal set except B. So this is, I am shading using this tangential line. Now remaining portion. So remaining portion means except this portion, all the sets. Union means all the set elements of this A complement, all the elements of this B complement, and common elements taken once. So only this will be remaining. So except this whole portion. So whole portion is our answer. Similarly, we can prove this using identity also. So this will be equal to this one. That is our answer. And this first part will be equal to second part. So that is our answer. Next, sixth question. If U be the set of triangles in a plane and A is a set of all triangles with at least one angle different from 60 degree, what is A? So A complement will be equal to set of all equilateral triangles, because if at least one different angle is 60 degree from 60 degree, so that means complement of it will be all the angles equal to 60 degree. So answer number 6 will be A complement is the set of all equilateral triangles. This is our answer. Now next, last question, question number 7th. So question number 7th is true or false, fill ups. So we have to fill it up using identity also. We can use identity also. So A union A dash. So A union A dash means A union A complement will be equal to universal set. This identity we have discussed at the starting, in the starting of this video. Second part, phi complement intersection A. So phi complement intersection A, phi complement is U, universal set intersection A will be equal to A. Phi complement is equal to U. This we have discussed at the starting of the video where we have discussed the properties. you can go and check. So phi dash can be replaced by u. So u intersection A means A. Common elements of universal set and A set is A. Next, third part. So third part is A intersection A dash. So there is nothing common in set and its complement, so it will be equal to phi. Fourth part, u dash intersection A. So u dash intersection A means, again u dash means complement of u is nothing, so intersection phi intersection A will be phi itself. So this is phi empty set. These are our solutions. You can see easily u dash means complement of universal set, which is phi. So phi intersection A is phi, because there is nothing common in, only phi is common in empty set and this A set. So this is all about this video. So in the next video we'll be solving exercise 1.6. So hope to see you there. You can pause the video and write the solutions wherever you want to write it from. So bye bye, take care.